Good morning. I'm going to do a little meditation with grapefruit oil to bring confidence, reassurance and strength, and I'm going to use the goddess Artemis as my conditioning to the brain. So to start with, I'm going to fold my piece of kitchen towel very carefully so it's into a nice long tube, flatten it out, and then I'm going to just give it a fold down the middle. And the reason for that is I'm going to pop that in here. So it's nice and close to be able to breathe it, but I haven't got oil against my skin because this can be quite irritant. And I'm going to give it 3 drops of essential oil. I'm going to pop it down. So why grapefruit essential oil? Well, because it's so good at lifting the brain and making us feel like we can just supercharge through everything. And whilst I am a person that is quite confident on the screen, in life I am given to worrying about a lot of stuff, especially around travelling. And I shall be going to Greece in a few weeks to teach about offerings to nymphs and how they use sacred oils. So for me now, this is becoming quite a fractious time, so grapefruit is great for me. And the reason why I chose Artemis is because as a goddess she's so strong and powerful and independent, but of course from my point of view she's always surrounded by nymphs, and Artemis is the moon. So moon is the emotions. So lots of sort of layers here of associations. So what we'll do is we will gently close our eyes and just allow our breath to take the essential oil on, lovely grapefruit essential oil. Immediately you feel lighter and happier and a bit more bubbly and excited by life. And don't force your feeling, don't force your breath, just become very aware of your breath. And as you'll do that, you'll notice that you slow and come into alignment. And so if you don't know about Artemis, she was a virgin goddess, and she achieved that by going and saying to her father Zeus, can you imagine going and approaching Zeus and telling him anything, this powerful vengeful god? She climbed upon his knee and she said, I would always like to be a maiden. I would like to have a shining bow, and I would like to have my nymphs. And she became the goddess that took care of children. So she was a very useful goddess, but she, importantly to us, became the goddess who held all of the information about the herbal medicine. So she would have known this stuff. And so as we breathe, I want you to picture Artemis in your mind, and she's usually pictured with quite a short little frock on, often with a stag, a deer, and she's always has her bow, and she's a very bossy goddess, I have to say. If something doesn't go her way, then she will curse or shoot or kill or maim. But also she's a friend to the animals and a friend to children. So she has this kind of dual side of being quite attentive, but also very strong and decisive. So as you breathe, picture in your mind, and for a moment I want you to think about, how does she hold her body? And chances are she has a lovely straight back. And so just gently move your body into the frame that you think Artemis would hold. She's muscular, right? She's used to pulling her bow. So imagine if you just like pull a bow, feel those muscles that she has strength in, and just allow those to just kind of engage. And I want you to feel your core. And of course, this is where the solar plexus chakra sits. And we can feel how this is the strongest part of her. And you might want to engage those muscles of the core, and also engage the muscles of the perineum and the anus to really give them some strength, and feel the grapefruit going down into this beautiful space, this core, and feeling it getting stronger. And I want you to kind of really focus on the fragrance of the grapefruit and see a channel of it going into your nose, down your throat, into your lungs, and to this yellow light at the chakra. And as we breathe, we're going to keep on directing this down into the chakra. And now I want you to think about how she would hold her head. Feel how it sits on your shoulders. Give your shoulders a bit of a shake. Loosen them out. She doesn't have tension there. Her strength is in her back, remember, and in her core. And can you feel, as you loosen your shoulders, how you become more relaxed and confident and self-assured? And perhaps for a moment, sit and just see if you can hear anything that she says to you. Ask her how you would become more confident. What does she have to say? No, I can tell you that she said to me, stop listening to what other people say. Stop worrying about what other people say. Just like focus on your hips now. And you feel how tension's feeling in your hips. Ask Artemis, how does Artemis sit in her hips with confidence? Can you feel difference in the way that you sit? And now I want you to feel this energy from the solar plexus chakra emanating out. So the solar plexus chakra sits in the third etheric body. That's the mental body. So see it emanating out through the aura. We're going through the physical body. And in the physical body, this is really good for your lymphatic system, for your muscular system. It's also very good for metabolizing fat. So really go for that. Excellent. Grapefruit is so good for cholesterol, for liver. Allow it to go right into the body. So through into the first etheric body is physical. Second, body of will. The body of how we project into the world. So for a moment, just say to Artemis, this is what I want. Tell her what you want. So I want people to like and share this video. Just to tell you that, right? So now we're going to project into the third etheric body, which is the mental field. And as we do, what are we going to think? I'm going to think that I am capable. I am strong. And I have the knowledge needed to get this video to work. So her favourite expression is I am, I can, and I will. So use that, talk to her, tell her what you are, what you can do, and what you will do now. I am, I can, and I will. Can you feel it at your solar plexus chakra? Can you feel it emanating out into the third etheric body, the body of the mind, of intention? And remember that intention is the most powerful energy in the world. That is the ultimate solar plexus expression. I am confident. I can achieve, and I will achieve. And of course, you can overlay any words that you like for this. So just before we leave, I want you to draw your energy back in. So, see it coming back in from the third etheric body, into your physical body. Breathe in. I want you to see the solar plexus chakra gently circling like a vortice, balanced, opening and closing, and gently say, I am, I can, and I will succeed. I am, I can be confident, I will be confident, I am confident. And this script will keep on running until I change it. And then I want you to put your arms out wide and just see if you can feel where the edge of your aura is. And gently circle around the outside of the egg. Close it down. See golden light coming in. Front of the body, side of the body, turn back round the body, seal it in all the way down to your feet. So we've closed in this grapefruit energy. We have sealed our aura against any kind of negative vibration, and we are just very carefully thinking, right, any holes? Can I feel any holes? Seal them down. Everything nice and clear and closed down. Solar plexus meditation with Grapefruit and Artemis.